G'day everyone, it's Mark Fernandez here, and today we'll be doing a quick job, and I just want to take you along with me. And I'll be using this product here called Inox, and it's woolly wool fact, whatever you want to call it. And I just want to show you how I use it and how you can use it as well to reduce corrosion and to lubricate some of the things that might be a little bit grindy on your four-wheel drive or car. So guys, a big reason why I'm using this product instead of others like WD-40 is the smell. I find that the smell of the WD-40 is quite strong, especially when you're trying to use it on things in the interior, like your door hinges and that. It can be quite overwhelming for quite a long period of time. And I find that this product is also really good to use inside, so like for curtain rods and things like anything that's squeaky door hinges, and you don't smell out the whole house. So that's the reason why I use this. It's also a great product because it's anti-corrosion as well, and it disperses water also. It's also safe to use on electrical items also. So that's another reason why I like to use this product as opposed to others. So I'm just going to show you a couple of places where I'll be using this product. I've backed in the ute today, so I can show you just some of the back parts that I'm going to be using it on. Mostly because a lot of the moving parts in my ute towards the back, so especially the hinges and that, they're a little bit, not rusty, but they're a little bit old and have like sand and stuff in them. So I'm just going to see if this will help just reduce that. So let's get straight into it. Here's the first place that we'll be using the Lanox, and it's going to be in the hinge of our tailgate. Now I'm just going to move it up and down a little bit just so you can hear what it sounds like before, and hopefully it picks up on the camera, but we'll have a look. So there's a little bit of squeaking there, but if you can see just around the sides here, we can see that there is a little bit of rust starting to form there. So this should help with that to protect it going forward. So let's just start now. All I'm going to use for today is just a few paper towels just to make sure it's not dripping everywhere. Not that that's an issue, but if you're working in your carport, obviously trying to keep it as nice and clean as possible is the priority. So let's just get started. So you're just going to put it in the sides there, and then I'm just going to move the hinge around a little bit. Now I don't need to put too much in there. A lot of that was just the air anyway from the side of it. I'll actually give it a good shake up too. And I'm just going to leave that sit for a little bit, and I'm going to do the other one on the other side here. So over to the other one now, just while the other one's setting in there. You can already see some of that dirt starting to leave as well, which is great. And now I'm just going to go ahead and move it up and down a little bit, see if I can wiggle some of it in there. And let's see what that is. Yeah, I can already start to feel like it's a little bit smoother through its action. I might put some just on this side holder too. I'll show you that in a second. So now I'm just going to wipe away some of the excess there. Don't really need some of that leaking down the side there preferably. And the same thing on the other side here. Okay, and now I'll do the side part too, the arms that control it. All right, so just going to do these side arms too, just a little bit, not much. Just anywhere there's a connection. And just going to wipe off the excess there. And I'll do the same on the other side, and I'll move them around just to let it soak in. And guys, it's going to be just a quick job to do. Just as quick as spraying, quick wipe, and then moving the part that you're working on around. And hopefully it'll be a little bit more smooth. That squeaking was just my hand. So let's see if we can listen carefully now to hear if there's a bit of a difference. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot smoother. So I'm just going to go ahead now and do all the other hinges. So in this canopy I've got here, I've got a pile of hinges because all of the windows move out or move to the side. So I'm just going to get started on that now. So guys, I'm not intending on using these springs and these hinges very often, but it's just a good idea just to give them a quick spray, just so that they don't get stuck in their spot. And then I'm just going to give that a quick wipe once I'm happy with how it's setting in. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that with all of the hinges around here. This one requires a little bit more creativity to get to. And you can see it's actually a little bit rusted there, a little bit corroded. That should stop it from corroding anymore. Okay. And let's have a look at what else we can do while we're in here. So guys, one thing that's been bothering me is how hard this has been to move back and forwards, and it's quite stiff. So I might just spray just a little bit, just in the tracks there, just in case there's a little bit of corrosion going on. So I'm just going to keep moving around to all the moving parts in this canopy. I've still got a lot of moving parts, latches, gas struts, things like that. So I'm just going to keep moving my way around and just keep going. It's a good idea to use this before and after a trip. You can obviously wash down your ute or your truck when you get back home, and then it's a good idea to use this just to make sure that none of that dust and the sand is settling in to your major moving parts. So guys, this door is quite stiff. It's especially on the way up, it seems to be pretty, if you don't use it a lot, it seems to get stuck a bit. So hopefully this will fix it up a little bit. Might maybe need some new gas struts, but we'll see how this works first. Might just be a little bit of dirt and corrosion that's just stiffening it up just a little bit. We'll see what happens after I've done this. So guys, it's a little bit smoother now. The gas struts are getting it to a certain point, and then you have to pull it up a little bit, which is okay. I'm not too concerned about that, but it does feel a little bit smoother now. It was feeling a lot more jagged before. So I'm just going to keep moving around. I might do the latches now because they are a little bit stiff. I want to see if I can fix my my fuel cap lid as well, because it's a little bit stiff too. So before I went any further, I just wanted to show you what it can look like if you don't use products like these to reduce the corrosion. And you can see that there's quite a bit in there, even though there's not too much steel in there, but the dust just seems to work its way in. And it's the same story on the other side, okay? So that's why using these products is a good idea. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use these now just on these latches, and it should help free up that movement a little bit so it's not as stiff to get off there. So guys, I've done the back. Now I'm just going to see if I can loosen up this lock here. I can't actually open up or unlock the car from the passenger side door, which is a little bit of an issue because every time I want to try and get into this side, I have to go around, unlock it from the driver's side, and then come back around and then do it, and then open up this door. So I'm just going to see if I can spray some of the Lanox in here and see if we can free up this lock a little bit. Maybe a fourth or fifth pump, it seems to work. Yeah, so I'm just going to let that one sit for a little bit longer, guys, and we'll see if we can get it going towards the end of the day. So guys, it's a similar situation here with the fuel lid, so I'm going to see if I can get this one unlocked using the Lanox. So still having a lot of issues trying to get it to unlock, so often it's like trying to pick a key, pick a lock. So we'll see if we can get this one unlocked using the Lanox as well. Alright guys, so we just spent a bit of time putting some of the Lanox into the lock. Before it would take about a minute or two to actually try and get into the fuel lid. So let's see if we can do it in a bit of a quicker time than that. a lot better, guys. So let's just wrap up the video real quick and we'll have a little bit of a chat. So guys, that just about covers it for today. I had some good success with the fuel lid release, but not so much with the lock on the passenger door, which is okay. I'll give it a little bit of time for it to set in, but it was a little bit freer than it was before. So I hope it kind of gives you guys a little bit of confidence for using the product and the fact that you can use it just about anywhere, and it's anti-corrosion as well, which is quite good. So I just hope that you guys will have a look at it and maybe use it in your projects as well, because I've been really enjoying using it for the last couple of years. So guys, that just about covers it. Go ahead and check out all my other videos. If you want to see more about this ute, I'll leave a little card up the top there for you to click to have a look at the walk around. And our last video, we started tackling some of the paint. So if you want to check those ones out, you've got some spare time, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.